Kia ora.
G'day. Welcome to Cup of Tea and Yarn.
Oh, well done.
I'm Kylie, Crafty Mama on Instagram and Ravelry.
And I'm Jill, and I'm Tea and Yarn on Instagram and Ravelry.
And we're in person.
Yeah,
Yay.
we're here in Tamaki Makaurau in Auckland in Kylie's lounge, surrounded by all of our goodies from yesterday.
I'm even wearing some of my goodies.
Nice.
Yeah. No, so we're a little bit, almost a little bit flat actually, because man, yesterday was full on.
Well, for you it was even more because you were there the night before setting up as well.
Yeah, and then I went to the rugby.
Last night.
Last night as well. So yeah, this is my third day of the weekend, and I'm probably just about ready to go back to work. Oh dear, but it was great fun. Yeah, and it was so good. Thank you to everyone who came up and talked to us.
Hello.
Yeah, and we got to meet Kat from Broom Stitches.
Oh, I had met her before, but
you've
time.
met her before, but it was my first time. It was so delightful to meet her, and I found out she has a dappled miniature sausage dog, long haired, silver sausage dog.
Oh, I knew that.
Oh, I didn't know that for some reason.
Dog person, non-dog person.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Important to me.
And you found out about child. I didn't really find out about more about children. Things don't.
Anyway, it was lovely to meet you, Kat. We can't wait to spend more time with you. We will definitely be catching up again.
Yes.
Yeah, we have plans.
We do have plans.
Yeah,
we have some in the background, ruminating.
I haven't told my husband yet, but we're sort of thinking that we might kick my family out for the weekend. Do something
crafting weekend.
Yeah.
Podcast all together.
Yes, that'd be so great. Anyway, we'll see.
Jumping ahead.
Yeah, jumping ahead. Yeah. What you got there?
Well, I've got one finished thing, which is my Dalek top, which I wore yesterday. I love this Dalek top.
Yeah, it's pretty great. It is pretty great. Let's
This
see.
is the Dalek top.
I'm surprised you're not wearing it again today, actually.
Yeah, it's a bit warm.
Yeah.
So it's the Big Bobble Crop, and it is a pattern by Caitlin Hunter. I think
this is quite a new pattern.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I remember her putting out a test knitter call for it, and I was like, bubbles, not me. I'm not into bubbles.
No,
but it's neat. I like it. It looks good on you.
I really like it. It is. I feel like a Dalek.
It's great.
Yeah, and it is something that you just want to touch because there's bubbles. Can you see all the bubbles? They're quite big, and there's a lot of them.
What's the yarn?
Well, it's a 3 yarns.
Three yarns.
So it's not supposed to be
right,
and it's supposed to be like some really thick, chunky stuff, which I don't have. And you knit it on quite big needles, like I think 5 mils. I didn't, because I did a couple of I didn't swatch. No, I didn't. I put my colours together on the 5 mils, and I thought I don't like how gappy that is, so then I did it on 4.5.
Okay, so that's basically swatching.
Yeah, I only did this much though. Like it wasn't how many stitches per inch or anything.
Yeah.
So anyway, the 3 yarns are 2 of them are done knits, and it's her lace weight.
Oh, okay.
Blue Face Leicester silk.
Right.
Yeah, so there are 2 of them, and they're very, very similar. So that's the purpley colours in here. Then the blue is the 3-ply alpaca.
Oh, from Get Flocked.
From Get Flocked that I got in Christchurch.
Did you show him?
No, he was busy.
Oh, he was busy.
Yeah, so I didn't. So I used those 3 together. I'm just looking.
It looks great. And it looked great yesterday. Did you get a lot of compliments?
I did. I got a lot of people asking about it, which was cool.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I wore my Lizzie top yesterday and I got a lot of compliments.
You did, yes. I started this last weekend on Saturday. So I decided on Friday night.
That's quick.
Because
you were having some issues.
I was really down on my knitting and really upset and really kind of demotivated. So I wanted to knit something fun. This was fun.
Good.
It wasn't, I mean, the bubbles themselves aren't particularly fun, but it's fun to see them grow. Yeah. And you do it from the top down. So probably I did on Saturday I did the front, but on Sunday I did the back to the underarms.
Wow, so really quick.
Yeah. And then Monday, Tuesday, I did the body. I did it a bit longer than she said, so I did it about 1 inch longer. I find some of Caitlin Hunter's crops quite cropped.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yes.
Because, you know, they don't go for my boobs then.
She's quite small in the
Yeah.
chest, so she wouldn't need to.
She wouldn't allow for the
Yeah.
extra bits. But other people who had done it had also added a bit more.
Right.
Yeah. What else do you want to know about it? It's cool.
Yeah,
It's
it is
fun.
cool.
I've still got quite a bit of my lace weight left.
Good.
Well, it's quite, you know, this much in a
Yeah.
ball, which is quite a lot for a lace weight.
It's a lot of lace weight,
Yeah.
yeah. It's probably at least 100 metres.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh, very good.
Yeah. Don't know what I'm going to do with that. But I did see the lady from Downets and showed her. Because I saw her in Christchurch and I just went straight up, picked up what I wanted, paid for it and left. And she says, oh, you know what you want? So, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
The colours weren't exactly the same.
Okay.
So it was quite good that I used them together. Yeah. It was, you know, I think she probably had dyed them within 2 years or something.
Oh, okay. So they were different dye lots,
Yeah.
but the same colour.
Same colour, mulberry.
Right.
Yeah, it feels really nice and soft too.
It is, yeah. It's so fun. You're right. It is fun
It's
to
fun.
bat.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad I carried on. I think if I'd stopped at the weekend, I wouldn't have done it.
Okay.
Because, you know, I mean, bobbles are fun, but they're kind of annoying.
They are a little bit of work, yeah.
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 And because lots of turning around.
Yeah. I feel like bobbles would be a good time to learn to knit backwards.
Yes. I did do a class about knitting backwards at Unwind once with James from Joy of Yarn. I probably could if I tried. Or crochet them maybe, but then by the time I thought about that.
Oh, by the time you pick up a hook and faff around.
And it was the round, when I was going round and round, that I decided I should have crocheted them.
Oh,
by that time I'd done most of it. Yeah. Anyway, I finished and I wore it and I love it and it's fun. Yeah.
Very good. Well, I'm wearing my finish off.
Oh no, it's cool.
And it's my hand spun. It's do you know, I can't remember the pattern name. I'll quickly look it up.
Okay.
I had a lot of problems with this. I don't know why. Sewing it up. So it's actually, it is a free pattern. Cancun. Cancun by E. Kate Archer. Free pattern, but it's basically, it's more of a recipe than a pattern. It's 2 rectangles and then you sew them together. And it's got lots of different stitches in it, and so that was quite fun. Normally I would convert a flat pattern to in the round, but I wanted to see how the back is a bit.
It's a bit pinker.
It's a bit more muted. What I actually wanted was, believe it or not, I wanted the green against my face.
Yeah, nice.
So this this is some hand spun I did earlier in the year. One ply is from Handmaiden's Fibre Club, and the other ply is Terry Berry Bamboo Merino.
Oh, that's right. I remember you had to go buy more.
And had to get a second skein. So I've still got a little bit left. I've still got a little ball. But yes, because the Handmaiden fibre it started light pink, then went to green, then went to dark pink. It was a gradient, and I actually wanted the 2 pinks at the bottom and then the green in the middle.
Yeah.
So I worked from each end of the, until I met in the middle. Yeah.
Goes fantastically with your outfit.
I mean, this doesn't just happen by accident. It's funny because I was wearing this exact outfit last week, and my daughter said the same thing. She was like, you did that on purpose, Mum. I'm wearing hot pink pants.
And no socks.
No socks, I know. Yep. So yes. Yeah. No, very happy with it. It's really nice to have. This is actually my first complete hand spun garment. yeah, so it's quite nice to.
Yeah. Did you enjoy making it with your hands?
I did. I really did.
Apart from the sewing up bit.
Okay, so sewing up is not for me. I actually haven't finished sewing it up. I don't know whether I want it to come in a bit more, but I don't think I do. I think I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
I'm getting a weird little
There's a bubble
thing
there.
here.
Yeah.
So I might have to like sew down. I don't know, do something just so that it's not sticking up.
Have you got some left?
Yeah, a little bit.
Could you do an I-cord kind of
Oh, that's a good idea.
thing?
Brilliant. Done.
Sometimes I have
Actually, I think what I'll do is I'll pick up here, over to here, and do some short row,
Oh, yeah, it's
like a
idea.
cap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. Good thinking. Teamwork. What was I saying? Don't know. The people.
Oh, I was asking you about how much you enjoyed knitting with your hand spun.
Yeah. No, it was really good. It's quite lumpy bumpy, this one, but it was a rustic spin. That was kind of how I planned it. But yeah, it was really fun. Yeah.
Cool. Nice to wear your hand spun, I think.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. And actually, I don't normally wear like a vesty type thing. This is quite a new sort of thing for me. I started it in summer the end of summer. And I was sort of thinking it would be something I wear with just a tank top underneath, but actually, I really like it like this. So this has kind of opened up a new realm of garment knitting for me.
We'll have you in the bobble crop any moment.
Maybe. I always, because I'm a child of the 90s, as in that's when I grew up. You know how it was really cool in the 90s to wear the long sleeve with the t-shirt over the top? Yeah. I can't get past that. Yeah. And so, because that's what we used to do, I'm like, that's like a daggy thing to do. Yeah. But I have to remember this isn't daggy. A t-shirt. Yeah. So, and because I do normally like a 3/4 sweater. Yeah. I think it's very similar in how it feels. So, it's been a good experiment.
Excellent. Cool.
Have you finished anything else?
No.
Well, I've got a couple of half-finished things.
I've got some things I've been working on, but
this is all but finished.
It's nearly finished. Oh my god, we could
I
have
was
just
stuffing it as we were having a cuppa.
That's
this
cool.
Is
I love
a
those
chicken.
colours.
This is my hand spun. My daughter. Now I was thinking about making chicken for my kids for Easter,
That's right.
and I just ran out of time. Like, I have all these plans, but after Easter, when the chicken had been down, because that's when you have chickens around at Easter, my daughter had been picking it up and cuddling it and all of that, and this is the chicken I made last year after Woolfest with Jess. She was saying, "Oh, Mum, do you think you could knit me a chicken?" And I was like, I was going to knit you a chicken, but I didn't. And I was always going to do a hand spun one.
Oh yeah, cool.
And so I just thought it was just a little bit extra special having it hand spun.
Yeah.
And she chose this, so yeah.
Nice.
And it's got glittery eyes. It's got glitter. She chose them too.
The glittery eyes.
Yep.
They got glitter in them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and the white bit. Oh, cool.
Yeah. I didn't do 3 different colours for this. I didn't want to introduce a new yarn, but I had the other end of the cake was this, so I was pulling from that. Yeah, not much else to say about it.
What's your hand spin?
Oh, this was a combo spin. There's 5 different fibres in this, I know that. 2 of them are from Nundle.
Yeah.
One of them's it's got like rose fibre in it. I don't know. There's silk. There's definitely some silk in this bit. Yeah. There's some sparkle. Yeah, it's pretty nice hand spun actually. Yeah. It's quite random, and it was a very fun combo spin. Yeah. I spun it for some colour work for a test cardigan I did a few years ago. Yeah. It's a sweater actually, but I'm going to make it into a cardigan one day.
Cool.
So the other half object I have is the last of the Sock Madness socks. So I made it to round 5. Turns out I actually hadn't made it past round 3 before.
Wow.
I went back and looked.
I don't know how you did it.
No, it was round 2.
It's
Yeah.
so much pressure. I couldn't do it.
So I hadn't even finished this one sock
Mm.
when the 7 people
Finished.
had finished in my
It's
group.
a fab sock,
So
that one, like that.
it's beautiful. It's called the Even Star Socks, and it's inspired by Lord of the Rings.
Mm.
So that is the Arwen's jewel.
I just like the cables on the other side.
Oh, the cables are beautiful. The yarn is Roxy Barbie Land. I should have taken that yesterday to show her. I think I had posted it, maybe. If I haven't, I'll post it and tag Roxy. When will I finish the second? I am not sure.
There's no pressure now.
No pressure. So I've now got 2 single socks from Sock Madness, and I'm actually sort of thinking I'm in no rush. I might just put them aside for Socktober.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, and they can be my 2 things that I finish in Socktober.
You spent a lot of time just doing socks, so it's quite
I
nice
have.
to-
I need to do something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the designer was Knit Joy Designs. Yeah, and I think that's Roxy socks as well. It's actually embroidered afterwards. And this, I hope you can see that, these little things, that's a special stitch where you go under and over and wrap it around your needle and then pull it through.
Like a bullion stitch.
That's what it is. It's a bullion stitch. Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember, so thank you.
Are you shocked I knew that?
Yeah, but I did it quite late at night and it's not very good.
Cool. That's cool. Nice.
A lot of people, so that's just like a lazy daisy, but tripled.
Oh, yeah.
So you did it with 3 plies. A lot of people were saying they were going to remove their embroidery before wearing it. A lot of people didn't like it, but
I like the embroidery.
I think it's quite neat. Something different.
Definitely. And I think it balances the blob underneath.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
As part of the design, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it looks a bit weird without it. This was another sock with a mini gusset. Quite into this heel now.
Yeah.
Don't mind that fly. We just had a fly
Oh,
past,
did we?
and it went in front of the camera.
Too busy looking at yourself.
Yeah. So no, really happy with it. Loved it. Loved participating in Sock Madness. Got a little bit of anxiety over it. Possibly not the best year for me to have done it. We live and learn, right?
I think the whole posting at midnight and then waiting, that's hard.
Quite anxiety inducing. Yeah. What are you working on?
Well,
What you stitching?
this one, which look at that, I'm not in the middle of a row.
Wow.
So this
It does happen
this thing is the what you call it, the Hedgehog 5 is one I'm doing,
Beautiful.
which is called, I forgot what it's called, Baseline, a free pattern.
So new. This is fairly new, isn't it?
What?
Is it this
No,
design?
that's a really old one.
Oh, okay.
So
It's really cool.
I'm onto my introducing my third colour now.
That's very
I went
cool.
a bit further than they said with my second one, so I've still got that much left. So that was my Sand Coast Scannery one, which is a
The
merino.
orange.
Yeah, so it's called Midwinter.
It's really nice how it's got the
Bonfire?
blacky.
The bits of black in it.
Yeah, well, that's bonfire, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then there's some purpley coloured one. Is that from Broomstitch?
It is. This is a
Ah,
So
I
that
can
was-
read yarn. I can't remember people's names, but I can read yarn.
This was one of her Halloween colourways, and it is called Something Strange.
Strange Brew, was it? Oh,
No,
something
Something
strange.
Strange.
It's called Something Strange. I thought you couldn't read it.
No, I couldn't almost read it.
Oh, and the third one is Strawberry Patches.
So this is the one with the
Neon Flex.
Yes, neon nets in
So
it.
good.
And it is called Neon
It's a
Frog.
Neon Frog. Yeah.
Yeah. So now I just have to do. Now I'm on to just
Is this the last colour?
these two. Yeah. So those two.
So you're working with it.
Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah.
Very Halloweeny though.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
I really like how I didn't know whether to go orange and then the something strange and then purple, or to pick up the green. I'm glad I picked up the green. I think
I have to
green's
say
cool.
I would have gone with the purple, but I probably wouldn't have used the orange. I would have gone green, purple.
Yes, I looked at that too. Yeah, but I
That
wanted
would have
to
been
use
my
orange.
choice.
Yeah.
It's good that we're all different.
Yeah. So that's where I'm up to with that one.
Very cool.
So that's my...
Looks like a really fun pattern.
Yeah, it's lots of, well, what do you call these?
Chevrons.
Things? Chevrons. And
Just increases and decreases. Very simple.
using my Pac-Man things that
Stitch
Carve
markers.
Indigo.
Neat.
Along with some of these little ones which I got from... Who does the narrative?
Yeah, narrative yarns.
Narrative yarns. So these were some Anzac Day ones.
Nice. Those Pac-Mans are very cute.
I haven't. They're the ghosts. I haven't got to the Pac-Man itself. I haven't. Oh yes, the Pac-Man is on there somewhere. I still have the apple to go. Waka 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 waka.
There's Pac-Man.
Yeah. And those are on my posh needles that I've still got one pair of.
Ooh. Your lantern moons.
Yeah.
And they're the twisty ones. Free spin.
Yeah. So that's what I've been knitting that.
Very cool. And in an In Stitches Dalek bag, I'm sensing a theme. This could be the Dalek episode.
Yes, it is an Institute Dalek bag. And this is that. Which I am in the middle. Oh no, I'm not. I'm in the middle of a row of. So this is the one of Mr. West's ones, and it's something like the faded scarf or something.
Oh, so it's a scarf.
It's a scarf.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's very cool.
It's supposed to be a bit wider. I started this to take to Korea.
Which is the right way? That was the right way, wasn't it?
It's garter, so.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's not lovely.
Yeah, so I've used what's that people that does the socks with the stripes that are in like two balls? Unique.
Unique.
Those people.
Yep.
Whoever makes that, that's what I've used for the big
right, okay.
thing. I'm going to use my tags in.
And is it, you just used the one? It's not
No,
double.
so that's two. So that's this. That was this pink, and then this pink, like a darker one. And now I'm going into the third pink, and then it goes into red at the end.
Right.
In between, I've done a Shopple wool gradient.
That's what I was thinking.
With the five balls.
The balls ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I thought it was.
I've done both in there.
Neat. This would be a really cool advent calendar.
Yeah, it would. Yeah. Actually, it would be a really cool advent calendar pattern. I haven't gone as wide as his, so his is quite wide. You know, he likes to have big things, but I didn't want it that wide.
Is it meant to be like long and short like that?
Yeah.
Did he design it that way? I love that. I think it's fabulous.
So there's that little zigzaggy thing.
Yeah, just one tiny little zigzag.
Yeah.
That
And it
shows it
starts
really
with
well.
a point, and then at the end.
Ends with a point.
No, it doesn't. It ends like that.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. So it ends like with a point, but with a little flick at the bottom.
Yeah. Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah.
He's such a cool designer.
So,
There's a reason we love him.
Yeah. That's. I've decided that that's my sitting at home in meetings one, because I've just quite like to finish it. I tried last week. I decided I was finished, and I thought I'm just gonna cast it off and make it into a cowl, but I wasn't gonna wear the cowl, and it was too long anyway, and yeah.
Good on you for continuing.
Yeah.
So I've finished another section of my Vertices Unite. I actually managed to take a photo of it. Like I took this off. It's hard to show because this is on a thing that's got a thing. But it's quite big now.
Yeah. You haven't got much to go.
No, I've only got 2 more sections, I think. I have to pick up for the next one, so you know that takes brain space.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very cool. It's
2 sections,
enormous.
then the I-cord.
So nice. Such a nice schlanket. So yeah. We'll finish this year.
Nice.
There's no rush on these
the
things.
The other two bits are smaller.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm probably 3/4 of the way through the knitting, and then there's the I-cord.
Yeah.
I am thinking about doing a multicolored I-cord just to
nice.
be a bit extra crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we shall see.
My last little is my socks.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I showed you my one finished yesterday.
Oh, I could have gotten your blocker. I could still get your blocker.
It's inside down.
I wasn't going to assume. See how restrained I was? I didn't say,
Because you know I knit my socks inside out.
I know you knit them inside out, but I did wonder if it was designed to be like that too.
No, it's just a plain.
So I was
plain sock.
restrained. It looks really lovely.
Yeah, so it's just a Zappable.
Zappable.
Yeah.
Crazy Zappable.
And yesterday I went to the movies with my sister and I got to the heel.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, I've never knit a Zappable on my machine. Wonder how that would go, or whether it would be a bit too. So Opal is quite a round yarn because it's multiple plies, whereas this is only 2 plies. It's quite flat.
Yeah.
So it might not like it, but it would be a good experiment, I feel. I do have a couple of Zappables. I have more than a couple of Zappables.
Yeah. I could understand that.
Yeah, that looks really lovely.
Yeah. I did the leg quite long.
I love that.
I even did quite a long rib for me, which I think that's what. Then I started this one. I was like, oh my god, look at all that rib.
You must have been doing something at the time and forgotten.
Yeah.
You were in the zone.
But I think I'm doing 3x2. I quite like a 3x2 rib for my socks.
Oh, a 3-2. Interesting. That's a good idea. Something different.
I did go a bit gappy.
I usually do 1-1, I have to admit.
A bit gappy there in the movies, on the edges.
Oh well.
I was, with these three, the trios. That's if I'm knitting without looking. My first stitch on the next leg is the next side of the leg is always the one I worry about dropping.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying. Yeah. Oh, they're really lovely. I put on a pair of socks yesterday that I didn't realise how long I'd knit the leg for. That was the paper garland chain socks.
Oh yes.
And it was actually part of the pattern to knit
That
long. And I remember at the time thinking these go forever. So now I remember that. But they were really fabulous to wear with my boots.
That's what I was thinking.
So
maybe that's what I was
socks.
thinking when I was doing those.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh,
my
very
boots.
good.
That's my only other thing.
I have
Can I talk about my awful thing?
your awful thing.
Yeah, I didn't bring it, obviously.
Yeah, go on, talk about it.
So I'm knitting a jersey, which I showed you last time, which I'm holding it's a shopper wool lace flower.
Yeah, lace flower. Yeah.
With some lamb's wool on a cone from the cone people, and I did the body, finished, but the arms I can't do now because it was a gradient. If I do the arms, it starts like suddenly.
Yeah.
So I'm angry with it. I started the arm 3 times. I even tried marling some other lace colour yarn through to then finish it. So now it's just living in a corner, and I'm deciding whether to just put plain arms on.
I think that's possibly the best solution at this point. You could make it like a sock arms shirt.
Yeah, that's
and
what
do
I
like a
think
self-striping.
But it might be a bit weird because it's already marley with the grey. I don't know. Anyway, right now I hate it, and it's the most ugliest thing I've ever made. It's actually quite nice, but I don't like it.
I think it looks lovely, but it is a shame because if you had have really thought about it, maybe you could have done like a boxy fit and have it a bit more.
Yeah, drop. Then I mean, I could just rip it all out and do a boxy top.
You could. Yeah, this is the tricky thing about gradients.
Yeah. So that's why I knitted my bobble, because I needed something to make me happy.
Yeah, no, I think you did good. You recovered well.
I did recover.
Yeah.
It'll sit and kind of, you know, talk to me from
Yeah.
the corner.
Yeah.
And mock me.
Yeah. You can just sort of think about it in the back of your head too. You might have some brilliant idea in the middle of the night.
If it mocks me enough, it might just go to the Sally's.
Or you can pull it apart.
That's right. Or I could pull it apart.
Could it be there's that fly. Could it be a summer top?
No, it's too warm.
Oh, that's a bugger.
Yeah. Also, it's more, I don't know.
Could it be like a vesty type thing like this?
Maybe. Although it's about there.
You could maybe just add a contrast
rib. Could do.
And be done with it.
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't lose much adding a contrast rib,
No.
trying it on, seeing how it feels.
That's right. I could just do one arm.
Yeah.
And see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that was my fail.
Well, I almost ran into the exact same thing with this one because this is my little
Can you hear Sammy? Sammy's snoring.
She's upstairs. She's in a different room. Well, it's kind of all open, but anyway. This is my little top I've been making for my niece who's turning 1. So I finished the body and then I went, I'm going to have a jewel situation. But I managed it. There's so many different colours in this wool. Yeah. So this is, it's a, I don't know what it is. I'm really good with the details today. So it's something. It starts with S.
S-I-D-A-R, is it that one?
So yeah.
Cider. Well, you got it at Ashford.
Yeah, I got it at Ashford. So it's got quite a few different colours in it. And it just so happened that the middle, I pulled out the middle. I did this in the car in the dark too last night. I turned the light on. I was like, oh no, it was just at dusk. Oh, yeah. And I was like, I've just got to get this done and then I can knit round and round. It just so happened that the guts of the ball was the same colour. So I was really lucky. Yeah. This side, I think, so that on the outside, I think if I just pull a little bit, I'll be okay. I'll manage something. But I did know that. I went into it knowing that we might end up with stripy stripes, but it's quite stripy anyway.
It is quite stripy.
Yeah. So, yeah, I love it.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
What is the top? What is the pattern?
I knew you were going to ask me that. I've actually lost the pattern. It's in Ravelry. It's a free one. Here we go. Look, it's not going to take me long. Gently. DK version by Paige Darling Shipley. And it's a free pattern. So, yeah, and it's sized 12 months, 18 months, 24 months. And this is the 18 months. It's quite... I'm hoping it will fit her because she's a bit of a chonker. That's what that's my mum's words. She said, like when I said I was knitting it sized 18 months, I said, because then it'll fit her for winter and then she can wear it when we go to Finland. And mum's like, oh, it might not fit her when we're in Finland. She says she's a bit of a chonker.
It's quite large for her age.
She has Michelin rolls.
Right.
Michelin men rolls.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, same as my sister had the same age. So, yeah, she's very much taking after my sister. But, yes, I probably should have tried to buy some pretty buttons.
You know that this goes on YouTube, which goes on the internet, which is there forever, and one day she'll know that you said that about her?
I don't think she will. Oh, we talk about my sister being like the Michelin man all the time. But, oh, gosh, it's so pretty. So pretty, very enjoyable.
It's a really nice yarn. I like it.
It is taking me forever because I'm pretty much only knitting on it at knit night on Monday night. And I didn't bring my Zweig because I've been knitting on that a little bit too. But I can go get it if you want.
No.
But, well, you can talk about my gnome.
Oh, you can talk about your gnome.
Okay, so the other thing, I haven't done my May gnome yet. So I picked this guy up Friday morning.
You haven't got long to go.
I've got ages.
Got a week.
Plenty of time. So this guy is that's his back. His name is Noddy with a G. and he's got a little ear flap hat and a little top knot, and he's wearing a sweater, but the sweater is knit as part of it, as opposed to previous gnomes where you knit the sweater on top of the gnome. Knit the gnome and then you knit the sweater, and so I was quite thrilled that I didn't have to knit a gnome sweater.
So you kind of pick up from underneath a bit, so that there's a little flap. Do you like that? But then you do the same at the bottom for the bottom. At the bottom,
yeah. So it looks like the sweater is on top. Here's the picture. This is in the Gnomes of Grimblewood by Sarah Shearer of Imagined Landscapes. So that's what Noddy looks like. Noddy and his friends.
Yeah, it's feel good to buy a book and you're actually knitting things from the book.
It's fantastic. Yeah, and I knew that I would with this one in particular, and that's why I don't buy books anymore, because it's kind of awkward to knit from now.
Yeah, quite awkward to knit from, but they're fun to look at.
Oh, beautiful to look at, and I love that it's a matte book, not shiny pages. I hate shiny pages with this sort of thing.
It's like I look through my, the 52-week books.
Oh, yeah.
And I love looking through them.
They're beautiful books.
They're hard to... The patterns though, I have to wear my glasses, and there's, you can't do this and zoom in.
No, exactly. It's a real thing.
Yeah.
Same with this one, but I did notice like the charts are quite large.
Oh, yeah, they are. That's quite good.
I won't show because it's copyright. But yeah, all of the charts, if there's any charts, are very large. And I think the font is quite a good size.
Yeah, it's bigger than
the 52 weeks one. Do you know I've taken a photo and zoomed in? Alright, I'll go get my Zweig. You talk.
Okay. Well, what about talk about?
I don't know, the weather.
Eh? The what? The weather. The weather's hot and cold, and I don't know. I haven't got any other knitting to talk about even. I could talk about my little bit of spinning I've done. I bought this little Turkish spindle yesterday, and it was $10.
Oh yes, I talking about that, yeah.
And from
Susie Brown.
Susie Brown, yes. So it's a little fold away one.
Fibery goodness, that's her.
Thank you. Apparently it glows in the dark. I didn't try it last night.
You didn't try it last night. Oh, you could have taken it to the theatre.
I could have. Oh. Yeah, so that's my bit of spinning. I've also, on my spinning wheel at home, I'm doing the other part of my rainbow. I'm about 3/4 of the way through it.
Cool.
So next time that will be together and doing whatever it is doing.
Very nice.
I decided not to go the same. So I'm doing it totally random.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Be very spin cycly.
I'm hoping that no two colours are together, but they might.
It's nice to have those bits where you have the solid as well. Yeah.
So we'll see. Anyway, there you go. There's spinning. I've talked about spinning.
Well, I have done no spinning.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, actually, I lie. I've done my bit of
you
spinning,
have,
but that's okay. I'll show you that in purchases. So this is my Zweig. So the same thing, actually. The kid's cardigan and my Zweig have been living in the same bag, and this is what I grab on Monday night, and I knit on my Zweig until I get sick of it, and then usually by the time I have a cup of tea, then I pick that up. So both of these have been getting very little love, but
a little bit at a time.
Little bit at a time. I'm embracing that slow crafting, and that's okay. It's looking good.
It is. Nice colours.
Yep. And these are from Purple Sprouting.
Yes.
There's not much else to say about that. Caitlin Hunter's Zweig. I might finish it this year.
Nice canvas bag.
I love this bag. This bag is a Oh Wow Amsterdam. So Oh Wow, I think, is the brand. It's hand painted canvas, and then they make the bags from the hand painted canvas. It is made in Amsterdam, but I got this one from Stitchy Bitches in Australia. The one that I won that amazing goodie bag from, and it's got pockets.
Yeah.
It's a really good sturdy bag. I really love this bag. And I have sides has all the solutions. and my Stephen West brioche it up pup
Very good.
on it. So this is a favourite bag. Right, I think.
You're spinning, and then we're
Oh,
done spinning.
and that leads straight into acquisitions because
Well, I
my
already
spinning
started my acquisitions.
also came from Susie Brown.
So beautiful.
Isn't this the most beautiful thing in the world? She's incredible. So she's painted this. So not only is it beautiful, but she's hand painted it.
Look how pretty the spindles are.
Yes, so there's 2 spindles. See the spindles? They're all hand painted as well. And this is a this is a spindle Lazy Kate. So that it's free spinning. So I can do my spinning on the 2 spindles and then use it and ply it off onto another spindle. So I'm not going to... Something I actually really liked about the design of the spindle is this little bit at the bottom. See how it's got a hole for me to tie my leader onto.
Oh, that's good.
And that was really good. So this is, I just did this in, how long was I spinning for?
Well, not long.
Not long, half an hour. Yeah. That one's got gorgeous colours. Beautiful.
Flowers. She had the
I
same.
did end up with a little bit that went underneath. Whoops.
She had the same in yarn hooks, so that you could hook them on your spinning wheel just to hold it.
Oh yes, I did see
and
that.
a pretty little thing to hold your yarn, so it didn't unspin when you were finishing.
Yeah. So yes, I think this is just going to look completely magical in amongst all of my gnomes.
Yes, definitely.
And it's shiny and sparkly.
It's very cool.
Yeah. I saw them. She was advertising them on her page, her Facebook page, and I was like, "That's what I want to buy at Woolfest." And it's a good thing to buy because she doesn't vend very often.
No. Yeah. Did you buy that wool that fluff?
Oh, the fibre. Yes,
spinning
sorry,
as
I'm
well?
a bit mesmerised.
I could tell.
The floof. Where did I put it? Oh, yeah. So yeah, I did this shopping before the doors opened.
We're into shopping now.
Yep. So Susie Brown also had these gorgeous little, I thought this was a very clever idea.
Yeah.
Little mini bats. 20 grams, did she say? 20, 25 grams?
I don't
You know what Susie's like. She's wouldn't have measured. No. But anyway, she just had the most fun, you can tell. She had the most fun in the world making all these bats. And so that's what I did. I just started with a bat. And you did the same. You started with a bat.
I did the same.
Yeah.
Fine, yeah.
I
got 6.
You got 6. I got 4. I love this one.
It's like they're all nicely wrapped in
They're
ribbon.
so beautiful. She's thought a lot about them.
Yeah.
So yeah, they are super, super sweet.
Really nice.
Well, did you buy any other fibre?
I did.
What other fibre did you buy? We'll do the fibre purchases first.
I'll put it here. Oh, hang on.
What was it that you got? Oh, you're sitting on it.
Oh.
This couch eats things.
Sorry,
It's one of them.
Right. I got Roxy Fibre Spin Your Own Sock.
Yeah.
And look at those colours.
They're amazing.
So there was somebody looking at this and I thought, oh, I like that. I'm having that. Yeah, I just love the colours.
I think that's the one I have already spun.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, I spun it on my Nano when I was foot up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This is called Refraction. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It's the same one. It spins beautifully.
Nice.
And I 2-plied it, but then when the colours didn't quite match, I broke it and made it match.
Oh, okay.
So that's you can do that or you can chain ply it. So
I just did some of hers, the black and red one of hers, which I chain plied. And I also have made the orange and turquoise ones, and I I have knitted those into my socks.
To be fair, chain plying gives you a very sturdy structure for socks.
Yeah.
So it is quite a good idea.
Yeah.
But that's Corridale nylon. Yes. Yeah. It's lovely to spin.
That's why I got that fibre and the other fibre. But because I get my monthly one from Handmade and that, I don't feel the need to buy a lot of fibre. And I've also was incredibly strict with my budget yesterday, and I only went over a little bit.
I've given up on a budget, and because my budget should be zero, and I just tried to just buy stuff that was quite limited. I actually made a rule that I wasn't buying any Woolfest exclusive stuff because I buy that and I never use it.
Right.
So I didn't buy any Woolfest exclusive. I'm telling my husband that.
Oops. Did he hear?
This is the fibre I got, and this is Fibre to Go in the shade Jewels, and it's the black merino it's 70% black merino, 30% silk, and the colour's on the silk.
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
It's so beautiful. So I have done 2 of these braids in the past, both on my Nano. One was with the blues and greens, and the other was greens and purples. And now I've got the coloured one, and I'm going to spin it exactly the same way as the other 2, and it will be enough for a garment.
Oh, so you haven't used them at all?
I haven't used them, and they're very fine, like probably 3-ply equivalent.
Yeah,
light fingering.
Even I can do that one really thin.
It's beautiful, so beautiful. Really, really pleasurable to spin. So yes, I'm gonna do that. So I should put this over here with my Nano. Done. I'll be next on the Nano list. All right, let's go bags and accessories.
Bags and accessories. I bought one bag and one accessory, which was the same thing. So this is my Daleks
stained glass Daleks. It's fantastic.
It is fantastic. Stained glass and kind of an autumn feel as well.
Yeah.
It went with what I was wearing yesterday.
It's the Dalek episode.
You know, I do have a few more in stitches, Dalek bags.
It's funny, you really like the Daleks, don't you? Whereas like with Doctor Who stuff, I quite like the TARDIS stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do have a TARDIS one, one of hers, and I also have like Doctor Who ones as well. Like, you know, the Doctors.
But I don't tend to go for Dalek stuff.
I quite like the Daleks. I see what I grew up with. You know, I was always scared of them.
I was scared of them. I used to watch it and I was scared of them too.
And even more so when they started flying.
Yeah.
Like it used to be, you used to just be able to run upstairs and they wouldn't come and get you.
Yeah. Now they fly. I remember that. That was quite a recent episode.
Yes.
Like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow, 10 years is recent. And accessories, I got these from Susie as well. So they are neon. They have, oh look, I'll take one off. Yeah, she's got the machine.
Yeah.
I love that design. So cool. So yes, very happy.
Any other accessories?
Did I get any other accessories?
Is that thing an accessory? Or is that a machine?
I got a torture device. Bargain of the day. Okay, so I got this for $20 from the secondhand store. It's a cone winder. It doesn't wind yet. It needs a band, a dry band, and it's going to need a lot of lube. I'm probably going to have to pull this whole thing apart and clean it because it's pretty rusty there. But it's got a lube hole. So I might be able to buy an auto lube part because it's going to need a lot of lube.
So as I've used things off my cones, I should give you my spare cones.
Yes, please do. Yep, I've got a few, but yeah, I had a couple of people. Have you got cones? I'll give you cones. I'm like, I've got a few. I didn't really want to suddenly have a million cones. Yeah. So yeah, that's going to be a little project of mine.
And just in case anyone else asked the same question I did, What do you want yarn cones for?
Oh, so yarn cones. So when you're knitting, doing machine knitting, cones are the preferred method to have your yarn on because it loads onto the machine better. It unloads best. Whereas you know how when you've got a ball, sometimes it goes underneath.
Yeah.
That's a real problem with the machine. Right. So yeah, I do have a very old sock ball maker that tends to make top heavy balls. So that's what I've been using, but cones are better.
Cool.
So I wasn't going to spend, the Electric Eel people put out a cone winder, Kathy bought one. It's fantastic, but it was about $300. I just, anyway, I'll get this working and I'll have a fabulous tool that matches my other fabulous tool. Yep. And I did get a pin. It's in here. I think it's in here. Here it is. From Strawberry Patches.
That's cool.
It's a dinosaur.
It's a dinosaur knitting.
Knitting a sweater. Yeah. Cat got one too. I've got, this is kind of a accessory. I got the Granny McFlitter, the Champion Knitter book for my niece and nephew in Australia, and she wrote, "For Ollie and Saskia, happy reading."
Oh, was the woman that writes the book there, was she?
Yeah, the author. Yeah, she's there every year selling her books. And she was very excited that my niece's name is Saskia because the current book she's writing has the character Saskia in it. So there you go. Next.
I've got a little bit of yarn.
Yeah, I've got some yarn.
Shall I start with my Let's Not Buy a Woolfest special? I
Go
bought a Woolfest special.
Well, I didn't buy that. I wasn't even tempted by that one because it's not my colours.
Oh, no, too quite.
Yeah.
And
I did look at it. That was the one I was like, maybe I'll buy it. But she showed it beforehand and I was like, no, don't need that one.
Yeah, no, I can't like it. And it's called Amber Light.
It's lovely.
So it's one of Mrs. Peacock's self-striping sock yarns. And I did a seasonal rhythm. And it goes very nicely, I think, with my bag.
I think so
very
too.
Autumnal.
I think that you should just put it straight in that bag, in fact.
Okay. There we go. There it's living. And I quite liked it because I sometimes get into orange. Well, you know,
You're into
oranges and those kind of colours. Although they're the things I bought weren't.
Let's do dyers. So
Okay.
let's go with Strawberry Patches.
Okay.
The lovely Marina. She dyed a very special colourway for me, and she's called it For Kylie.
Oh, this is your sparkly
This
one.
has been a very difficult colour for me to get. I just wanted sparkle sock in plain blue, but I ended up getting it from her. Kat, I know you offered, and I'm sorry I didn't reply because I'm terrible at replying to messages. I'd already spoken with Marina about it, and I wanted it to match a skein that I'd gotten from her the previous year, so it was really easy for me to say, just make it match that. So yeah, she dyed that for me, and that's lovely. Yep.
That's to go with all your sparkles to make
all my
something.
sparkles, because I want to do a stripy sparkle waist top.
Yes.
Which I'll probably cast on when I finish Saskia's sweater, because it'll be my plain knitting.
I also went shopping with Marina from Strawberry Patches, and I got some 4-ply boucle. When I was at Bendigo last year, 4-ply boucle it kind of seemed to be like the thing that people were using instead of mohair for the fluffy parts of things. And from what I've been reading, you can like knit it as if it was DK, even though it's 4-ply, because it's fluffy.
Because it fills in the gaps.
Yeah. So and it's super light. So I thought I'm going to have a play with that. So I got 2 balls, and it is called Tropical Sunset.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is a new colour for her.
really nice.
I think she was showing it on her last podcast.
I'm really into, like, I love orange and pink together.
I love this. I think if
Yeah.
this is how I like an orange. I like it to be set on a pink.
Oh, yeah. So I love orange and pink together anyway, because I think orange and pink and also red and pink, they both clash really well. Like, you know, they're not normally colours you put together, but when you do, they look very, I really like them. Anyway, I do like orange and pink together. That was the end of that little thing.
Cool.
Yeah.
Roxy? I didn't get any Roxy, but you got some Roxy.
Got some Roxy. Oh, apart from my fibre.
Oh, yeah.
Got my fibre. And she also does 50-gram sock balls.
I think these are fabulous.
Yeah, so I got these two.
I'm actually regretting not getting any.
I was going to get the orange to go with the orange and pink, but I didn't. I got the lime green. Because she had a neon as well. A neon orange. So you could have had like all three. And like, wow, they would have looked cool
She
together.
had one this colour.
Yeah.
That's what I was eyeing off. It's called Barbie Blades.
Oh, nice. I don't know what these ones. I think it's called Fluoro Red and
Uranium.
There you go. Spent a little time playing with what colours I wanted, so I got those two.
I had spent some time playing with her fibres the day before, so I was helping her put all the stuff on the racks.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, I like this one. Ooh, I like this one. I'm there chatting away with them. They're probably thinking, oh God, I wish she'd go away.
Just buy something.
Yeah, I wish she'd just buy something and be done with it. And I didn't even buy anything, so sorry, Roxy. I see you a lot, though. I know you're always out there.
Yeah.
My next stop was Lupine, and she gave away a awesome bag that says mobile stash unit.
Excellent.
I think it's fantastic. And it's also 100% recycled cotton. I just saw that.
That's nice.
Yeah. So thank you very much, Alana, for the lovely bag. And I actually probably don't even deserve it because I bought secondhand stuff from her. I got some Spin Cycle in the colour Unicorn, EWENICORN, Unicorn, for $20 a skein. Wow. She was destashing it because it was made for a shop called Do You Knit, EWE. And she just sort of said, oh, it's a different shop, and she wasn't that into it. So thank you, Alana. I'm thrilled. Yeah. I don't know what I'll do with that. It could be a very nice yoke.
It'd be a beautiful yoke.
Make another calypso, maybe. Oh yeah, the crunchies.
The crunchies.
Crunchies. Not Mrs. Peacock. Mrs. Yarn Floozy. Katrine at Yarn Floozy. I was having a chat with her about these little packs she's made up. Over the years, she's done a lot of experimenting in her studio. Different bases, different colours. And sometimes they then turn into colours and sometimes they don't. But nevertheless, she has to do the experimenting. So she was just getting rid of all of those experimental balls.
You got there early. I got there. There was only like about 4 or 5 left.
Yeah.
So I didn't get as much choice.
There wasn't. There was maybe 3 baskets full, so there wasn't a lot.
Well, one lady before me bought a whole basket full, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah. When she came in, I'm like, go to Yarn, go to Yarn Floozy, go look at these packs. So you had the hot tip, though.
I did have the hot tip. Yeah.
Because I'd say they would have sold out in the first hour.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, what did you get? What did you get? You go first.
Like these ones. So they're just random 4-ply assortment. Yeah. Like
Oh, so you don't even know the makeup.
No, it says assorted 4-ply, 120 grams of it. And then I got some more.
That's merino yak nylon.
And like there is 110 grams of that. They're like quite dark.
That's like her blackened rainbow colours.
Oh, that's
I
true.
bet that's all the colours in her blackened rainbow.
Those 3 greens. That's quite cool, actually.
Purples and blues.
Yeah.
Um,
Those are my 2.
I got 3. I got some merino cashmere silk. These are very similar, but I couldn't decide the difference, and I decided for the sake of $15 I was going to get both.
Yeah.
Which is probably a bit greedy of me, but
Not at all.
this is merino cashmere silk, and it's got greens, aquas, and that beautiful. This is the color that I loved. That it's just got this gorgeous. That's pretty true to color. Yeah. Again, I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I love, that's her radioactive colour, I think. I love that colour. And then I got 2 lots of merino silk. I've almost got a full rainbow, actually, because that's like all
the greens.
all the greens. And then this, that colour.
Yeah.
That colour was what, like, when I was digging through it, I was just like, going for, oh, that's a colour. And I pulled out that pack. And that colour too.
Yeah.
They're beautiful. And I would really like to use this as one thing. Could be a really fun thing to use for some colour work, actually.
Very nice.
So very fortunate to get them. Thank you, Katrine,
Yeah.
for your generosity with those, because I said to her, you could charge twice this for these packs.
Yeah.
She was like, I just want them to go. Okay.
Yeah, that's all my purchases. As I say, I thought I did quite well.
I've got a couple more, actually. I've got...
Of course you have, yes.
Oh yeah, Joy of Yarn. Let's move to James at Joy of Yarn.
That wasn't all I bought.
Yeah. We're just moving around the sheds now. So I got a joyful box of creativity. It's the Sweet As Memory Blanket Sampler Kit. And it comes with the pattern to do these teeny tiny little bits. I love that it includes a piece. Like, this is what it should look like. It's, really above and beyond. And it's just a box of, it is a box of joy, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's 10 balls, and it's even got like little chocolates, little heart-shaped chocolates, and the pattern, and the piece, and I just thought that was beautiful. Could be something I'd do at work, actually. I don't think I could do a whole rectangle in a lunchtime, but
Quite cool. Yeah. My purchase from James was so this is his colourway Yena, and it is, I don't know what that is. Sock yarn.
Joy of Socks, 100 grams, 75% wool, 25% nylon. That is just going to make the most gorgeous socks.
Yeah, beautiful.
Like out of the gate, bright, beautiful.
Yeah.
Happiness.
He was telling me that his bright pink ones were, he was worried that it was a bit much.
Oh no.
And I think that he called it something like that, like a bit much. So this was like the Yena. I think I got that wrong. It was not a bit much, but it was something like that.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah. So this is one of his Kiwi sayings ones.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
So he does ranges based on a theme.
Yeah. So like something, he did his songs and his New Zealand women.
He did that last year.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this is his Kiwi sayings. So yeah, now that was a purchase that I forgot I'd made.
I've got one more purchase.
I'm pretty sure I don't now.
And this is something a bit different for me. Ugh. It's a needle felting kit.
But it's not like a normal needle felting kit.
No, it's a painting. So it's needle felting, painting with needle felting. And yeah,
is that the picture?
That's the picture. It's a Sarah Ritchie design. So she's just produced a book about it. It's layered. Yeah, it includes everything you need, even I bought the frame, it was an extra $5. But it even includes a colour wheel to help you make decisions about what colours, because you don't have to do exactly what she says. But gosh, it's beautiful. That includes the
mats to felt with.
I made the assumption that it would be printed on there. You know, it's not going to be very difficult to trace because it's quite see-through. But it includes the foam And yeah, lots of needles, lots of bits of colour. You know, so she's gone to quite a lot of effort to make up all these kits. She had 2 designs. All the fibre, lots of needles. There's something else in there. I don't know. I'll figure it out when I do it. It's possible this will stay in the box for a while. Jen bought one too, so maybe we'll take them away to retreat.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Help each other. And there'll be fun felters there, so they'll be able to help us.
Yeah.
Although, do rubby felters do stabby felting?
I don't know. I imagine they do both types, don't they? Do you rubby felty and then stabby felt on top?
I suppose you could do stabby felt on top, like the designs.
I'm sure it's called something different than rubby felt and stabby felt.
It's called wet felting and needle felting. But Jen and I insist on calling it rubby felting and stabby felting.
Right. Right.
That's our little designation. I've actually had some purchases.
You?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's been 3 weeks since we've recorded.
That's true.
And yeah, I've bought a couple of things. I haven't bought all of. No, I haven't bought all of this.
That's pretty.
This is from Mrs. Peacock.
Oh yes.
This was her Mulberry May. I managed to get one of these. And it's got a variegated in it. So yeah, I really loved that. I really go for these mulberry sort of colours that she does.
It's got a little bit of green in it.
Yeah, in the variegated section. Yeah, I thought that was quite interesting. And I got the matching mini because that's a new to her colour.
Yep, nice.
That pink called Sweet Dreams.
Oh, that's cool.
So that wasn't really planned, but it happened. I got some Yarn had an update. I got some of her angel lace in the Starlight colourway. It's just so beautiful.
It's really shiny.
Yeah, this is the 3rd of her lace that I've bought, and I just really love it. I haven't done anything with them, but they are alpaca and merino. 60% alpaca, 30% merino. So 20% silk. So yeah, feel that.
Wow,
isn't it beautiful? Look at the
nice.
colours.
Yeah.
And I got a sweet sock set, and it's sparkly. I'm a sucker for a sparkle iris. Actually, is that sparkly too? Oh, that's a bit weird. The mini isn't sparkly. And I shopped at Broomstitch. I could have gotten Kat to bring it up if I had known. Good one, Kat.
I got that.
I know you did. After we last talked, I decided I really did want those minis.
Yeah.
So it's the same as
I got the sparkle ones too.
I also got the sparkle ones. I thought she was doing a DK one, but she didn't. Yeah.
The sparkle or non-sparkle.
And that might have been why I didn't buy it beforehand, because I was like, no, I want it on DK, and she wasn't doing it on DK, so I didn't buy it. But then I was like, no, I do really want that.
Yeah, they're gorgeous.
And I got some one of a kind purple DK.
Nice.
Oh, hedge DK. And
Oh, that's nice.
yeah, amulet DK.
It looks like it's what's the base? It looks like it's
superwash merino.
It looks like it's almost like a single, doesn't it?
No, it's quite.
Nice.
It's quite
Poofy.
plump compared to that one.
Yeah. Nice.
This was one she was discontinuing, so I think she's not using that base anymore. She's using this base, and this base feels much nicer. They're both not bad, but they are quite. They're quite different in terms of.
It goes with your outfit you're wearing. There's a surprise.
I was talking to my dad earlier, and I was wearing my my So Faded cardigan, which is pinks and purples and aquas, and then I held up Saskia's jumper to show him, and he was like, "Kylie, you always buy the same colours." And I was like, "And?"
nothing wrong with that. Everything matches.
That's
in your
exactly what I
wardrobe.
said. I said, and when you buy all the same colours, everything matches. And my mum went, yeah, what does it matter? He's like, oh, sorry for living, I think is what he said. Oh, dear. Anyway, yeah, so that's why I didn't buy much yarn. Because I
You already had.
already bought some, and I didn't need to buy Mrs. Peacock because I got that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Something is coming.
Rain?
No.
Oh.
Like, for us.
Oh, yes. Sorry. I forgot. Yes, we've got exciting things coming.
Yes, they're excited. There is talks.
I'm pretty sure we can talk about it because it's going to happen.
It's going to happen. We don't have loads of detail just yet.
No, but it's going to be a knit along,
Mm-hmm.
and it's going to be
A jointly hosted knit along.
Yes, we're hosting it with other podcasters, and
From New Zealand.
From New Zealand, and the focus is New Zealand. Focus is New Zealand yarns and New Zealand patterns.
Mm-hmm. One October.
Mm-hmm. And I think we pretty much have decided it's going to be over winter.
Yeah, like starting in June kind of thing.
So
Multiple podcasting people will be talking about it.
yeah.
So if you don't watch other Kiwi podcasters, go check out.
Yeah. So at this stage, the people who are joining include us, Strawberry Patches, Marina of Strawberry Patches, Kat of Broom Stitch Designs, Lisa from Unwind and Knit, Alana from Lupine,
Handmaiden.
Amy from Handmaiden. That's everyone, I
I
think.
think so.
Oh, and Bex.
Bex. I don't know her.
I don't know what Bex is. Does
YouTube
she
is.
have a YouTube or a...
I know she's on Instagram. We'll have a look. We'll have all the
More
details.
information. Sorry, Bex,
Yes.
you're new to us. But that's part of the joy of this. We're hopefully introducing our viewers to new podcasters and new yarns and new designers and Kiwi.
And we'll do one as well, I imagine.
Yeah.
We will join in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So you'll see what we knit with.
Yeah.
We've got a little bit of yarn.
A little bit of New Zealand yarn.
From New Zealand, so we can possibly participate.
It's like everything we knit.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I've actually got something here that I'm thinking. That octopus cowl that I was thinking about doing. I've got a skein from Fibre to Go.
That's pretty.
And a skein from Nana Cindy.
Pretty.
I've already made my plans.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that could be just one of many.
Yeah. So yes, you will be hearing it around the place. Other people will talk about it, and June. So we've got
Yeah, it's like the 23rd or something. It's the 25th.
Yeah.
I lost 2 days. It's happening pretty soon.
Yeah. So we watch out for our Instagram maybe.
For
For the actual details
yes.
potentially.
I wonder if someone could put together like a little
This is how we're going to do it.
a sherry thing.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Like a picture, with all of us.
Yeah. I'm sure someone can.
Yeah.
Someone's clever.
A lot of us are a bit burnt out from Woolfest. Everyone was sort of like, yeah, let's do it. Not yet.
Yeah.
And I know Unwind and Knit with me said she didn't want to do it from the 8th of June.
Until the 8th.
She's got, until the 8th, because she's got something happening. Woolfeast, I think. Oh, yeah, in Christchurch,
Yes.
Woolfeast, yeah. But I think having
so
it
while she might not talk about it, we'll still all start at the same
in
time.
June, yeah.
Like beginning of June.
So, I mean, just we're not going to include whips in this one. So if you're about to start something with some Kiwi yarn, maybe
hold off for a week or two.
Yeah, well, not even a week or two. Just hold off till the 1st of June.
Yeah.
Yep, we can officially say
We're starting on the 1st
we're
of
starting
June.
on the 1st of June with Kiwi yarn and or a Kiwi design.
Yes.
Designer patterns. So
I guess at some point we'll put some ideas forward as well. Some cool Kiwi designers, and I mean, we show Kiwi yarn all the time.
But designers are something we don't feature as much.
Yeah.
We do try to, but sometimes it's just not what we're knitting.
Yeah. So that was, like I said, look, something's coming, but we didn't have a lot to talk about.
Yeah. Well, that's quite a bit of detail.
I think so, considering it was just like last week
Yeah.
when we started talking about it.
But I think it's important for our viewers to know, like, starting...
In advance.
Yeah. It's starting in June, and it doesn't include whips. I feel like that's an important bit of information.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
and we haven't really gone into the details of exactly how much Kiwi yarn it has to be, like whether it has to be 50% or more. Or...
And I think there are people putting prizes up, and which is fab.
Yeah, there will be prizes.
There will be prizes.
Whether or not it's international, we haven't discussed that, but I think it should be. Yeah, I think most of us can happily do that. Yeah. Is that a single ply? No.
Does that mean we're finished?
I think so.
That was it. And now we're talking about something else. So we've stopped talking about that.
Thank you for joining us. This was a longish one.
It was.
We've got no footage from Woolfest.
No, but lots of other people have.
Yeah.
Check out Instagram for all of the dyes that we talked about, because they all have taken videos and things. And I'm sure that Marina from Strawberry Patches will do one.
Definitely saw Marina taking video, and I saw Alana taking video.
Cool.
So I know both of them will have some, but I was on a beanie making
you were.
thing.
I was shopping.
Yeah, and you were shopping and chatting, and it was busy. So
and we've done videos in the past.
Yeah. We have kind of made a conscious decision just this year, really, that because we're a very small podcasting unit, and we don't have a huge following. We're not making money. This is a pure not-for-profit sort of situation here. That we're not going to...
We're going to enjoy ourselves when we go to things.
Right, and we just talk about it later.
Yeah. Although sometimes we might do it while we're there.
Yeah.
We'll see how
if we feel like it, we'll do it. But if we're busy, we're not going to go out of our way to do it.
We don't want to make this a stressful situation.
That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah. We want to be able to enjoy doing this.
Yeah.
As well as enjoy going to that.
Yeah. And because there's so many awesome podcasters out there who do those things, and we're not like super professional about it anyway. You get with us.
What do you mean? Me with my selfie stick isn't super professional?
You're great. And on that note, Matiwa.
Oh, it didn't stop.